I wish the whole entire world fell in love with wellness as I consider wellness as much as I do. I remember when I had my worst state of health. This is before I started WELLOGA. If you guys don't know my story, my hair was falling out and I had problems with memory and cognition and all kinds of different things. It was really a challenging time. Anyways, my perfect storm did eventually get cleared up, but only after I had to leave the environment that I was in, which was also quite sad. However, I am here and I am here for a reason. And one of the things I remember when I was healing, physically healing my body, that I thought, gosh, isn't it unbelievable that we don't learn this kind of stuff in school, that we don't learn how to take care of ourselves, that we don't learn to notice what's going on with us. And instead, we're just so accustomed to like, buy this, cover it up with Tylenol and coffee and all the different things that we do to sort of mask our real feelings and our real state of being. And if I can reflect on wellness and all of the benefits that I've had out of an extreme amount of time and like luxury to be able to be educated in all of these different areas, is the most important thing that I've ever learned in my life is who I am and getting to know myself. And you might think to yourself, well, I'm not really a wellness person. I'm not going to go to, a mindset class or discovering what your purpose is, because you think that that's not something that you're interested in. But the truth is if you want to be a good leader or a good partner or have good relationships in your life, everything is going to start with getting to know yourself. So try to reframe wellness and the more kind of like inner work stuff as the foundation to everything else that you want to achieve in your life. You want a stronger body? You need to know what it feels like to eat the food that works for you, to work out in a way that works for you. You want to understand where's the best place for you to live and what's the best lifestyle for you to have. It's not what we're seeing on social media or what your friend is doing or what anybody else is talking about. It's like, how do you feel in this place? Are you living a lifestyle that makes sense for you and your energy level and your state of life or your time in life? It really all starts with you and getting to know yourself. And I'm not sure why this ended up coming up to be a topic that I was just contemplating over. I love to think about all these things. I love to think about growth and like when effort was put in, was it worth it? And I feel that every amount of effort that I have ever put into getting to know myself, and we're not talking about beating ourselves up, we're just talking about getting to know ourselves, observing, understanding we have strengths and we have weaknesses, and that all of those things really impact everything that goes on around us. I really wish that we could learn about all of these ways to self-soothe, manage our stress levels, be confident people, say what we mean, use our voice, show our talents without, and really be taught how to do that in school, and to be okay with, being different and thinking outside the box and all of those sort of things. And I really hope what I'm saying is kind of landing with you. So number one, if you want to be a better leader, a better team member, or better at whatever it is in your life, you have to start with you. You have to understand more about yourself and be willing to kind of see what's maybe needs a little bit of tweaking. And then you can kind of go full force with all the other stuff. So don't turn up your nose at anything that you feel is too quiet, right? Not aggressive enough to sort of move your needle towards wherever it is that you want to go, because you will never waste any time learning about yourself. It is a beautiful experience. I can assure you right now that you're a wonderful person and you have all kinds of talents and things that you haven't even uncovered yet. And potentially a lot of things that are going on with you in terms of like your health, whether that's your mental health or your emotional well-being or your physical health, you might be able to figure out a lot of things on your own if you just slow down enough to actually look and understand what's going on with you. And I'm not preaching at you. Believe me, I ignored what was going on with me for an incredibly long, almost embarrassing amount of time until I finally realized that, I had to deal with it. Life kind of says, too bad, you need to look at it now. It's going to become an even worse problem. So I hope you're not in that situation, but I think we've all got stuff to work on and all have things that we need to look at a little deeper. Don't dismiss it. And don't dismiss slowing down and looking inward. The next time someone positions something around development for you, development of your team, development of your skills, really start to think about the foundation of where all that begins. And it really begins with how you feel inside and your state of being. And that's it for me today. So you can answer in the comments maybe what made you feel like you had the biggest pieces of growth in your life. If it wasn't about learning about you and who you are inside, I'd be so curious to know what it is. I love all this stuff. Anyways, if you don't know me, my name's Jen. I appreciate you listening. I own a company called WELLOGA, and we deliver online and in-person wellness education. And I think it's awesome. And I think everybody should be exposed to it. And even if you think it's not for you, I guarantee you that there's stuff in there that you would get tons of value out of. And I hope I get a chance to meet you.